are two men I get to speak to today who are from the beautiful Italian waters and hills of Venice. I will tell you a little secret from the beginning. They refused to be interviewed together. Beginning as the best of friends, ending as bitter enemies. It's the true revenge tragedy of Othello and Iago. My conversation with the two separate men lasted for hours, so we have selected and stitched together the highlights of their dramatic tale. I'm Barbara Walters, and this is the story of Othello. Othello, you're quite the handsome man. It is my understanding that you are also a talented soldier and quite the ladies' man.
I wouldn't say I'm a ladies' man, but I would say I'm a very, very talented soldier. However, the two aren't completely unrelated things. Show a girl a few scars, tell her a few stories, give her a handkerchief spotted with strawberries. She'll come around.
Is that how it happened with Desdemona?
Barbara, that is exactly how it happened with Desi. But her father wasn't a fan of me at first. He thought I was into some witchcraft or black magic.
No pun intended?
That's offensive. Anyway, long story short, he learns to like me, makes me general, and we're all set to get married.
Sounds like the perfect love story.
I thought so at first. But then my good pal, well, he was, at that point, he was my good pal, Iago, started noticing some suspicious activity going on between my Desdemona and Michael Cassio, the guy I just made lieutenant. I always thought Cassio was a little suspicious. He seemed like a good guy, but a little shady. I mean, one night I even caught him getting into a fight with Roderigo, another soldier. So I said, Cassio, that's it. I'm revoking your rank as an officer. I guess Iago was right. Cassio was nothing but trouble.
Did Iago express these suspicions about Cassio to you?
I would say he did, but in a confusing way. He would say Cassio was doing something suspicious, but then he would assure me that it's probably nothing, Desdemona still loves me. This was tough for me to handle. I was conflicted. Do I worry about it? Do I not worry? What's a guy like me to do,
So you trusted Iago?
Yeah.
Did you ever see any proof that Cassio and Desdemona were having some sort of an affair?
I would see them having conversations, every now and then. But what really haunted me was what I saw in my dreams. I just couldn't stop just picturing the image of them together, But no, I didn't have any ocular proof. But then Desdemona started talking about Cassio just a little too much.
What was she saying about him?
She just kept talking about reinstating his rank as an officer. I'm sitting here like, hello, Othello needs a little bit of Desi. And then Iago tells me that he saw Cassio wipe his beard with the strawberry spotted handkerchief that I gave Desdemona when we were dating. How messed up is that?
Okay, so what was your response to what Iago told you?
I went to Desdemona and demanded to see my handkerchief. But I was suave about it. I tried to keep it cool. She said she lost it and then went right back to talking about freaking Cassio. So I talked to Iago about it. We both decide Cassio's got to go.
Let me get this straight. You think your wife is cheating on you, and you don't have any questions. You don't talk to her about it. Please tell me that's what you did next.
No. I planned to kill her. It was the only thing I could do. I mean, I couldn't handle it anymore. It was driving me insane. So I did what had to be done. I killed her.
You killed your wife because of a handkerchief.
Then Iago, his wife Amelia, and some other people rushed into our bedroom. And that's when I found out. Amelia had just found the handkerchief, gave it to Iago. Iago is the one that planted it on Cassio. Naturally, I was angry, so I attacked Iago. But he escaped, killed Amelia for spilling the beans. I was heartbroken about what I had done.
You killed your wife because of a handkerchief.
With strawberries on it.
Infamous Iago is here with me today. Iago, how do you feel about yourself?
I feel like I'm the victim here. How could Othello the Moor make Cassio the lieutenant rather than me? It was then and there I decided, this guy is done. Gotta go.
So you wanted revenge. How were you going to get it?
I figured I could use the weak-minded people around me, starting with Roderigo. The guy was hopelessly in love with Desdemona, Othello's girl. So I tell him that I'll help him get the girl of his dreams. Of course, all along I'm planning this to get revenge on Othello. So I got Cassio drunk, he gets in a fight with Roderigo, and Othello revokes Cassio's position as a lieutenant. Oddly enough, just like Roderigo, Cassio comes running to me crying for help. He's like, "Oh, help Othello like me again. What do I do?" So I say, "You need to go through Desdemona. She'll get Othello to like you again."
So where do you and Othello stand at this point in your story?
Yeah, we were fine. You could say we were friends. If friends mean, you're going to stab him in the back soon, then yeah, great friends.
I just came from an interview with Donald Trump, and you are the worst person I have ever met.
Thanks, Barbie. So anyway, Othello and I are pretty close, and I start dropping hints about Cassio and Desdemona's interactions. Of course, Cassio wanted nothing more to be lieutenant again, but Othello didn't know that. And so, that worked beautifully for me. So I dropped a few hints, but made sure to tell Othello that I'm sure it's not anything. I'm sure she still loves you, all that crap. Knowing that it would drive him crazy.
I'm sure it did. From what I understand, Othello wanted ocular proof. How'd you deal with that speed bump along the way?
That part is pretty easy. I got the handkerchief, the spotted strawberries on it.
Oh, I know. I know the one.
Yeah. So I got someone to give that to me. I gave it to Cassio, and then told Othello, "Dude, I saw Cassio using that handkerchief to wipe his beard." At which point, Othello now wanted revenge on Cassio. A lot of revenge going on here. But it makes things more fun. No. All right.
So you basically drove Othello into madness. Was that the goal of your revenge?
At first, kind of. And that would have been good revenge, right? But then Roderigo and Cassio started getting in the way. So I tried to get Roderigo to take out Cassio, but he missed with his sword. So I had to do it.
So from my research, I discovered that at this point, Othello thought you were going to take out Cassio for him. Did you realize that also Othello was planning to kill his wife?
I guess I saw that as collateral damage. If she's got to go, she's got to go. But I didn't think Amelia, my wife, would get in the way. So as we rushed into the room, just after Othello had killed Desdemona, Amelia started telling Othello everything. How I took the handkerchief and lied about Desdemona's affair. So Othello tried to attack me, but only ended up wounding me. And then I did what had to be done with Amelia.
Excuse me. I don't think you realize what you have done. You're responsible for a number of deaths and the psychological damage on a man forever.
Listen, Barbara, I didn't think Othello would really kill himself.
Are you sure that wasn't your plan all along?
No comment.
Answer the question, please.
Look, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. When you know, and from this time forth, I will never speak a word.
Well, there you have it. First-hand look at what the poisonous powers of revenge can do to somebody. I'd like to give my condolences to all of Venice for the loss of Othello and Desdemona. Until next time, I'm Barbara Walters. Good night.